everybody, and welcome to the October edition of Fandom Forecast. My name is Ariella Mason, and I am a Teen Services Librarian for the Fresno County Library. This month we have a bunch of really cool stuff to talk to you guys about, so I'm really excited, and I hope that you guys find something you really want to try. So first, let's start with some movies. The first movie I wanted to talk to you guys about is called The Babysitter's Guide to Monster Hunting. And it is based off a book series, so if you guys are interested in seeing a live action edition, it's coming out in October 15th, I believe, on Netflix. So it should be a really cute little Halloween flick regardless. It looks like it's going to be really fun. The second movie that's coming out, that hopefully is still coming out on time, you'll know why I say that later on in this video, it's okay, but right now this hasn't been postponed due to COVID, so there is a new version of Dune coming out. It's supposed to be coming out mid-December. Hopefully it hasn't been postponed yet, so hopefully it won't be postponed. If you guys haven't seen or don't know what I'm talking about Dune, it's like one of the biggest sci-fi classics pretty much ever. There's already a bunch of movie adaptations and TV series adaptations for it, but this one looks to be like it's going to be really cool. That leads us kind of into our comic book series, because there is a prequel series for Dune coming out that kind of shows the lead up for some of the characters to the events where Dune starts. So I think it sounds really interesting, and I will probably actually read a couple of those myself, because it does sound kind of cool to kind of get that lead up to the events. The second comic book series I wanted to talk to you guys about is called Werewolf by Night. This is based in a Arizona Native American population tribal reservation, and it's a boy who lives on the Native American boy who suddenly starts turning into a werewolf. So, there's probably going to be some classic tropes in there, like, oh my gosh, I can't let anybody find out, or I'll be a science experiment, or oh my gosh, why did this happen? So I think it should be really, really interesting. I think it sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun. It is a collaboration between several artists and parties, one of which is Taboo from Black Eyed Peas. So it sounds like it'll be really cool, and I definitely want to see it. It's like kind of different, more shapeshifter version of the werewolf, I have a feeling. So I look forward to seeing this different take on the mythology behind werewolves. So it should be really cool. There's two TV series ending / coming out, one of which is ending that I was kind of wanting to talk to you guys about. It's Supernatural is ending, supposedly for the last time. It's going to be ending in mid-November, so no more casts. I'm very sad, very, very sad. But the good news is Mandalorian Season 2 is coming out, so more Baby Yoda. So I'm very excited about that one. So I'm excited for the Baby Yoda. I'm also excited because I've heard rumors that there will be some Ahsoka Tano in this. If you guys don't know who that is, you guys need to watch Clone Wars Rebels, read some of the books. She's basically everywhere but in the movies. But I'm really excited about that. It sounds really interesting. I know everybody's kind of worried that maybe ruin it, but if the actress they say is playing her, I think it'll be really good. So I'm really excited for that. As far as some manga series that are coming out, there's 2 new ones starting that I'm very excited for. The first one I wanted to talk to you guys about is called Life Lessons with Uromichi Oni-chan. And it sounds very happy. But the main character in this series, I'm not going to call him the main hero, the hero of our series. No. He is the most angry, pessimistic, jaded, sad little rain cloud you've ever met in your entire life. And he is the host for a children's show. And instead of having the mask of happiness on while he has this little show going, no, his show is about how much adulting sucks. So they sing little songs about how bad your life is going to be when you become an adult. So it's very much dark humor, but apparently it sounds really cool to me. I really want to read this one. The second manga series coming out that I wanted to talk to you guys about is called Heterogenea Linguistica. And this is based in a fantasy world where there's humans and monsters. And this boy that's the main character in the series is a student at a university, and he is studying linguistics, so the study of languages. His professor specializes in monster languages. And he's setting up this big research project where he's going to go to the land of the monsters, and he's going to learn about their languages. Unfortunately, he gets injured and can't go, so his student, our main character, has to go. He doesn't go alone though. He has a little guide, literally a little guide. She looks like she's about this big. She's so cute. She's gonna be freaking adorable. But she's his little guide, and she's gonna help keep the human alive in the light of the monsters. So I think that one sounds very cute too. Finally, we have some news on some video games. We have some good news and we have some bad news. The bad news will come later, so we'll do the good news first. The first video game that I wanted to talk to you guys about is called Assassin's Creed Valhalla. So it's the next continuation of the Assassin's Creed series. This one based in Norse mythology and Viking culture, things like that. So it should be really, really cool. I'm really excited about this one, and I'm really looking forward to it. The second video game that we have an update on, and I'm very sad, is we covered last month World of Warcraft Shadowlands, that it was supposed to be coming out October 27th. They decided to postpone that. I had actually previously recorded this and got to re-record it because the article saying that they postponed it came out the next day. So basically they have announced that they're not sure when it's going to release anymore. They said that they will release it sometime, hopefully this year still. But they did at least, there's good news, there is silver lining in this, is that they finally did announce the release of their pre-patch. So what the pre-patch is it's basically, they're applying the software for the new expansion, but as it relates to all the previous expansions. So it basically only relates to leveling at this point, but for people who do play, there will be a bunch of pre-patch events that lead up to the expansion. So we're going to be seeing some like Scourge events and things like that, and I think we're going to be able to kill Blight Caller finally. That should be fun. I'm going to kind of enjoy that one, sorry. But we're going to have some new raids and new events and some new items and everything. So that is good for the people who already play, but it's best for the people who do not play yet, who are interested in playing. Because a good thing about this happening now with the pre-patch and not sure when the next one's coming is that you have a chance to jump in with the new leveling system where instead of having to get up to level 120, you only have to get up to level 50. And you get to start in a whole new area that nobody has ever played before that's specifically designed to help you learn how to play this game and be able to jump in with the rest of us. So you won't be having to catch up with us for that long. Honestly, once you're level 10, you'll be playing in the same expansion we've been playing in for 3 years. And you can probably catch up to finishing that by the time it's time for us to go to Shadowlands. So you have a great opportunity if you've been hesitant to start WoW, World of Warcraft, because there's just so much of it. This is a really great chance for you to be able to start and be able to catch up to us before the new expansion comes out, which will be great because it means you get to play with everybody who's been playing for years. All your friends who have been begging you for years to play, you can catch up to them and you can play with them, which will be really cool. So that's my silver lining. That's what I'm happy about. I'm still really sad that I don't get to go to the Shadowlands yet, but it's okay. I'll survive. I'll do some pre-patch stuff. It's good. So that's coming out on October 13th. So by the time this video goes live, it will be live on WoW. So that means you can jump right in and go ahead and do it. And hopefully we'll hear about the new release date for Shadowlands pretty soon. But hopefully by the end of this year. So yeah, that is all I have to cover for you guys today. Please don't forget that we do have a bunch of stuff on our other social medias and also on our website, a bunch of live events and virtual events you can come to. We are trying our best to stay in contact with all of you and all of our community members during this time, but we hope everybody stays safe and stays happy, and we will see you next month. Bye!